Welcome to Cindy Eats. I'm Cindy. Hi. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome back to all my uncles. What is it? Welcome back to all my OGs, my aunties, my brothers, my sisters, my mamas, my papas, my grandmas, my grandpas, my daughters, my sons, my grandmas, my granddaddies, my grandbabies. Come. Sis got the good old Mackie D's. Amen. Sis got a nugget. She got a fry. She got a fish fillet. Let's jump on into these nuggets. Slightly fresh. Today is Monday, July the 7th, the day of my youngest child's birth. Happy birthday, Kalia. She is 27, baby. $27 old. Child. Let me turn this down a little bit. I got a 27-year-old. I know y'all like, still, you look a mess. I do. I do. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I promise you, you get more bun than meat on these sandwiches nowadays, okay? You get more bun than meat. Sure, at this point, I got more tartar than meat. I really want to go back and get me a fresh one. Tired of these people asking me to pull up. Don't tell me what I'm waiting on. What am I pulling up for? Why is you making me pull up? What's the point? What's the reason? I took Lauren to McDonald's yesterday. I don't think I ordered a drink. I ain't ordered no drink. Oh, I'm gonna get a crack on my straw. The girl, as soon as I pulled up from paying, she wasn't packing no food. She was stocking up sauces, opened up the window and said, "Can you pull up for me?" I said, "Okay, for what?" She said, "Huh?" I said, "What am I pulling up for? Am I pulling up because you're getting fresh food? Or am I pulling up because you're waiting on somebody to pack my food?" She was, yeah, turn around, somebody was packing my food. But anyway, if y'all not following me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, I post more on there. It ain't necessarily all food content neither. It's whatever I'm feeling, I'm doing, or whatever I choose to post over there, okay? But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here because Nicole said I needed to post a video. She didn't say I need to. She said she hope I will. And baby, I posted it. Today is Monday. I'm off work. That's why I look like this. I'm gonna have myself together tomorrow. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because why Ashanti gotta leave her husband? Because y'all said so. Now, I ain't talking about my peoples. Okay? I'm talking about the world in general. Specifically, women. Why is we making whole videos and dissertations and series on why Ashanti need to leave her husband, Nelly? Basically telling this woman he don't like you. He don't want you. He don't like you or want you or like your son or want your son. Even though it's his too. Because he said he ain't changing no diaper. He said, I ain't waking up in the middle of the night. Because he said he's too old. Because he said hire as many nannies as you want to. I'm rich, I can pay for it. They help you do anything you need to do. But once he's old enough to talk, to walk, essentially communicate with me what his needs are, oh, it's over then. Why she need to leave him? Because you don't like his response to her having a baby. He the one that got her pregnant. He the one who got her pregnant. You think she didn't know that when she got back with him? You think this wasn't a discussion? Look how fast they got back together and how fast she was pregnant. How fast he married her. But just because he don't want to take care of no newborn, he wrong for that? I am 46, 47 years old. I don't want to take care of no newborn. I don't care if it's my grandchild. I wouldn't care if it was my child. Somebody got me pregnant right now. I'm gonna pay you child support. I'm gonna sign the papers before I had a baby. The baby will be rehomed before I had the baby. Nelly got 2 kids, a niece and a nephew that he took custody of and raised. Nelly has a grandchild. Nelly is 50 years old. Water. Nelly still travels, do shows. So do Ashanti. Or do she? No. I don't blame him. Call him a narcissist. Because he signed up for to go on tour for like a year. Now, you know, it's not a year straight. You know, there's gonna be breaks within the year or whatever. He signed up to do a show with Ja Rule. Who did Ashanti make music with for how many years? Multiple songs. Was on the whole label together. You think Ashanti ain't gonna be on tour with them? I seen somebody make a whole post, screen recorded video from their TV, their reality show. Because they said, how do you feel about him going on the road for a year? Or did he ask you or something like that? This is like, hold on. I am the man in my household. When it comes to making this money, I ain't asking nobody. But you can tell he joking. And I ain't gonna lie, Ashanti had a little face on her when the lady asked the question. Of course, you know, he going to his whole thing. But at the end, he basically said, you know, of course, I'm not doing it without, you know what I'm saying, her input. On the very last episode of the show is when he did the inauguration. Now, me personally, I feel like they just threw that in there because the show came out in 2025. This month, actually, I believe. The inauguration was in January. They was filming all last year for this what you call it? This TV show, reality show. This when the baby was 3 months. All of a sudden, they got the last episode and the baby 6 months. So I really feel like they just filmed that to add that to the show because, you know, all the controversy about it. Because he walked in, he said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the show. Why would he do that? He didn't even consider her, knowing she was gonna face backlash. Why would Ashanti face backlash? Because Nelly did the inauguration. It wasn't like she did it. But you know, people love to talk. Make a fuss, make a big deal about everything. So she got backlash from it. Nelly is currently on tour now. I ain't heard about no canceled shows. I ain't heard about not enough tickets sold. She ain't complaining about him going on the road for a year. Because she gonna be there. You think she ain't popping out at none of these shows and Ja Rule is on the ticket? Why this woman gotta leave her husband? Because y'all think so. Because y'all made an assumption about what's going on in their relationship. Ashanti is over 40 years old. She knew exactly what she was getting into when she decided to get in a relationship with Nelly again. These people was dating for 10 years. They was apart for 10 years or so. When they got back together, they knew who each other were at that time. Nelly even said in the show, how he knew if he was going to be with her, kids was not an option. She wanted a child, and he was willing to give her a child. So if he knew that without even talking to her, can you imagine the conversation they had? But people on the outside looking in just make it seem like it's just so horrible that this man don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and change diapers. He a whole grandpa. A whole grandpa. That's why you shouldn't, what'd they say? Double back or whatever. Whatever the term is now. What is it? Something about the block? Go around the block or something like that? With an ex, they an ex for a reason. Yeah, because they were at different stages in their life. They had different thoughts. They had different plans for their life. The path that they was on then, they ain't on now. What they have experienced from then to now has probably changed some, you know what I'm saying, some ways that they think, the way that they live, the way that they govern their life. They ain't break up because, or at least that's what they said. They ain't break up because somebody was cheating. Ashanti said he was doing some things I ain't like, and I definitely did some things that he ain't like. The way I was moving. We don't know. Ashanti could have been the main reason that they broke up. The way she was putting it, like how she was saying what she had going on. We ain't heard about Nelly cheating while he was with her. We ain't heard about Nelly cheating while he was with that lady called Miss Jackson. And she used to mess with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather got dough. We ain't heard her talking about going back to Floyd. She want Nelly back. And was mad that man wouldn't marry her. And the moment he got back with Ashanti, they got married immediately. Number one, we gotta learn how to mind our business. And it's okay to speak opinions or whatever. But you can't state facts on people that you do not know. You've never had a conversation with. You've never encountered. And you know nothing about them personally. You know what I'm saying? They done both had interviews or whatever, but they don't spill too much information about themselves. It ain't too much information coming out about them from other people. And what's her name? Ashanti wasn't single the whole time she was not with Nelly. Ashanti had whole relationships. One of them was with Joyner Lucas. And he's a whole young boy. I can't do nothing, y'all. What?
Now, when you see Natalie play, don't be like she ate her food. She didn't. She gave me her french fries, her chicken nuggets, and ate nothing of her burger. I ate both of the french fries. I ate my McChicken, and now I'm
yeah, because you wasted your food earlier, so you hungry.
No, I'm not.
She ate her food earlier and she don't want to eat. Bye.
Oh.
Bye. No, bye.
Bye.
You would think these people my kids. They ain't my kids. They ain't my kids. Anyway, as I was saying, ain't too much tea been spilled about Nelly or Ashanti out here in the public that we can, you know, state or make assumptions about them that could line up to be true, because it's just never been that type of information about them out here for us to even to consider that. To think that at over the age of 40, Ashanti didn't sit down with this man and make her request known, or what her boundaries was, or what she wouldn't tolerate when it came to a relationship, is ridiculous. And I give it to say that Ashanti has this, because we don't hear a lot of information about Ashanti, because, you know, ain't nobody talking bad about her. She always seems to be living her best life once she left Nelly, and body looked good. Always seemed, you know what I'm saying? So you would give her this grace, this honor, respect of a goody two shoe, of Miss Thing, like, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know. Of course, because she has that reputation, and her and Nelly broke up, he got the reputation, or, you know what I'm saying, been labeled essentially like a bad boy, because he couldn't hold down Ashanti or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We making these assumptions because he's a man, a good looking man, a rich man, a light skinned man. So of course it had to be his fault of why they not together. When that's something we don't know. We don't know the truth of that. We can't even put together, you know what I'm saying, this and this, and say this is the reason why, because nobody knew why. They ain't even let nobody know right away that they was back together. I just hate that we can't let people be happy in their own lives. We project so much on other people and what they got going on, and we don't even know a partial smidgen of the truth of what's going on in somebody else's life, but we project and put that on them from what we experience, from what we going through, from what, you know what I'm saying, our lives look like. And instead of offering a helping hand, instead of offering, you know what I'm saying, some type of support, we are quick to be the most negative. Y'all see that bug? Most negative about the situation. You want this woman who in my opinion is with the person that she loves, after being together for 10 years, and then somehow coming back together 10 years later off of a hug. They rekindled based off of a hug. They never stopped loving each other. This is somebody she absolutely cares about. It's within the fiber of her being. And we telling her, not we, you know what I'm saying, people telling her, you need to leave your husband because he don't want to wake up and change diapers. I don't want to change nobody's diapers either. I'm not changing nobody's diapers again, except for my own. I'm not changing nobody's diapers, baby or adult. We telling this woman she's disrespecting herself, devaluing herself, settling. We literally out here telling this woman she done settled because she chose to be with the man she loves. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And even if so, what if she settled? She's settling for what she wants, not what we want. She's settling for what she wants. She had a baby by the man she wanted to have a baby by. She's married to the man that she wanted to be married to. She's living the life that she has chose for herself, and who are we to judge? Judge not, lest thee be judged, by the measure of judgment in which you judge others. Drink your water and mind your business. It ain't none of mine. I hope everything works out fantastically for both of them. Because him, after being with somebody for as long as he was with somebody, for her being single for as long as she was single and whoever she was dating. And I only know one person. That's because I guess somehow it came out. Once, you know what I'm saying, she started back dating Nelly. She dated Joyner Lucas, who was a young man. Ashanti in her 40s. This young man is probably just hitting 30 or early 30s, if that. Pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for their families. Stop judging and basing, you know what I'm saying, somebody's life off of your standards. Because what they got going on ain't got nothing to do with you. And they ain't got no opinion on what you got going on. And if somebody exposed exactly what you had going on, I don't think it'll be as pretty as you want theirs to be. Okay. I just gave a whole video of other people's opinions that have absolutely has nothing to do with me. But it's okay. It's so right. What do I look like? What do I look like? I feel like I look a little red. I feel like I look a little greasy. But I really can't tell because I ain't got on no glasses. Let me put my glasses on. These are Dollar Tree glasses that I keep in the car. Hey world. Hey world. Hey world. That tooth right there, boy. These glasses dirty. Excuse me. I done cleaned out my car. I did that. I did it on Saturday. I cleaned out my car on Saturday. And already, because my parking lot at home is the blacktop parking lot, so it has a lot of gravel, glass, debris. So, you know, every time I get in the car, I'm bringing that debris with my shoes. Child, it's already got debris. It's already dusty. I need them Armor All wipes. You know what I'm saying? To protect it from the dust or whatever. I'm just, you know, lollygagging until the 30 minute mark, because why not make a 30-minute video? I done been here this long, okay? I done been here this long. I really need to go in the house and wash a blanket because I need to change my sheets, but I don't have a clean blanket because my grandchildren takes my blankets and have them everywhere. They done made up the guest room bed with my blankets. Not one, not two, but 3 of my blankets. I ain't got none before. I ain't got none before. So I got one on my bed. I can put it in my dryer, but it's gonna take forever. And it's hotter than a scarlet dog. It's 94 degrees. It's 94 degrees. It's Monday evening. It's 7:45. Why is it so hot? Why is it so hot at 7:45 in the evening? That's crazy. But it's God, and who am I to question him? 15 seconds. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if you're here right now. Put a couple of French fries in the comments for me if you made it this far. Love you. See you next time. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.